In 2019, India's largest investigative agencies, the Income Tax Department and the Enforcement Directorate, closed in on a high-profile target. He spent 50 days locked inside Delhi's Tihar Jail. Across the country, political commentators wrote his obituary. The consensus was clear. The system had successfully crushed a powerful rival, and his decades-long career was over. But the man at the center of the storm refused to concede. Stepping out on bail, he gave the press a brief warning. "Time will answer. I don't want to answer it now." The assumption that a prison cell would end his career overlooked the depth of his political roots. While the media predicted his exit, his allies watched as his influence began to consolidate around his survival. Long before the federal investigations, Dodda Alahalli Kempegowda Shivagowda was born in 1962 to a farming family in a small village near Bengaluru. He had no political dynasty backing him and no inherited network to rely on. Starting as a student leader in the 1980s, he forced his way into the political system. In 1989, at 27 years old, he secured a ticket from the Indian National Congress and won his first assembly election in the Sathanur constituency. That initial victory established a formidable pattern. Over the next 3 decades, across 8 consecutive state elections, he never lost a single race. When he shifted to the Kanakapura constituency in 2008, he squared off against the entrenched political dynasty of former Prime Minister H.D. Devegowda. He held his ground, defending the territory election after election. His refusal to yield to established power brokers in these local battles earned him a permanent title, Kanakapura Bande, or the Kanakapura Rock. The mental toughness required to survive these turf wars prepared him for the national battlefield. By the early 2000s, the Congress Party recognized that the resilience Shivakumar deployed in his own district could be weaponized on a larger scale. He became the party's designated crisis manager. In 2002, Maharashtra Chief Minister Vilas Rao Deshmukh faced a looming no-confidence motion. To prevent the government from collapsing, Shivakumar took charge, sheltering Maharashtra legislators at his resort on the outskirts of Bangalore until the critical vote was secured. 15 years later, he faced his highest-stakes operation yet. In 2017, senior Congress leader Ahmed Patel was fighting a desperate battle for a Rajya Sabha seat in Gujarat against a highly aggressive opposition. To prevent mass defections, Shivakumar orchestrated the relocation of 42 Gujarat Congress MLAs, moving them across the country and securing them in his Bangalore resort. The operation succeeded. Ahmed Patel retained his seat, handing a rare, highly publicized tactical defeat to the ruling party's election machinery. By stepping out of his state to shield the National Party's interests, Shivakumar crossed a line. He proved he could outmaneuver the country's most powerful political forces, and in doing so, he painted a massive target on his own back. The retaliation was severe. The exhaustive Income Tax and Enforcement Directorate raids of 2019, culminating in his 50-day incarceration, were widely viewed as the direct cost of his loyalty to the Congress High Command. Yet under the immense pressure of the state apparatus, he refused to fracture. Standing his ground, he publicly declared his willingness to be a slabstone in the footsteps of Vidhana Soudha for his party. When he emerged from Tihar Jail, the isolation strategy had failed. The ordeal galvanized his supporters and elevated his status. He walked out a political martyr. In July 2020, with the state unit struggling, the party officially handed him the reins. He was appointed president of the Karnataka Pradesh Congress Committee, tasked with rebuilding the organization from the ground up. Surviving the ultimate attack on his freedom catalyzed his evolution. The man who had spent decades as a behind-the-scenes strategist was now the undeniable, public-facing leader of the state party. He spent 3 years touring every district and mobilizing workers. Those grueling grassroots efforts paid off in the 2023 assembly elections, resulting in a sweeping, decisive victory for the Congress Party. Despite intense pressure from his base to claim the top job, Shivakumar displayed immense strategic patience. He accepted a power-sharing compromise, taking the role of Deputy Chief Minister under Siddaramaiah to ensure party unity. He used the Deputy Chief Minister position to consolidate his executive experience. Taking on the Bengaluru City Development portfolio, he gained direct control over the critical civic bodies managing India's tech capital. A major pillar of his administrative agenda was urban transit. He pushed aggressively to expand the Nama Metro network, aiming to cut through the city's notorious gridlock. This tenure expanded his profile. By governing the state's economic engine, he displayed a capacity for large-scale urban management that complemented his reputation as a political strategist. In June 2026, the political landscape shifted when Siddharaya announced his resignation. The man who had once sat in the dark cells of Tihar Jail reached the culmination of his 4-decade struggle. On June 3rd, D.K. Shivakumar was sworn in as the 18th Chief Minister of Karnataka. His ascent was anchored by a philosophy he often repeated on the campaign trail. If you want to walk fast, walk alone. If you want to walk far, walk together. The path from a Dodda Alahalli farm to the highest office in the state indicates that in this arena, power resides with those who can carry the heaviest political weight without fracturing.